And today's going to be a very brief episode. I just want to talk to y'all about some different type of pharmacy positions that exist. When I think of jobs, I always think about the same: hospital industry, research, retail, kind of the same things, compounding. But I wanted to mention some different jobs that you can pursue as a pharmacist if your talents relate to that. So one of the jobs I wanted to mention is medical writing. I have some friends who are incredible writers, great at editing. And that's something that you can pursue, because maybe not everybody who's trying to get a manuscript printed or trying to get different forms done, different research papers completed, they may not be the best to do that. They may not be the best to write for a grant, but they could pay somebody who's a medical writer, or they could pay somebody to edit what they wrote. So medical writing could be something that you do as your profession or as a great side hustle as a pharmacist. So if you're somebody who loves editing or is great at writing, definitely try to pursue medical writing. So another one I wanted to mention was cannabis. You know, times have changed, right? There's medical marijuana in certain states. There's licensed pharmacists who have to be at some of those dispensaries. So that's something where if you have a passion about marijuana, you have a passion about its health benefits and the impact that that can have on certain patients, maybe it can help lower that opioid crisis that we've been facing, or maybe it can help prevent patients having to take prescription medicine. Or, you know, there's been so much talk about in the news about a lot of drugs being laced with fentanyl. So maybe, you know, that helps prevent people getting some drugs on the street to help prevent some accidents and some loss of loved ones. So medical marijuana or a cannabis pharmacist is basically a newer position, and something that if you're interested in that, definitely pursue it. Okay. Now, number 3, one that I didn't feel was talked about a lot too when I was in school, which makes sense when you think about it, is veterinary pharmacy, right? How many of us have met a veterinary pharmacy or a pharmacist, excuse me? I haven't met one. I don't even know where they're located. I'm assuming it's probably on site at like a zoo or different locations and whatnot, but I've never met a veterinary pharmacist. But that's something that exists. You know, if you have a passion for animals and you have a passion for drugs, why not combine both of those passions and get involved in a career that has both? Because this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help you all, either as pharmacists or pharmacy students, to be able to find something that makes you passionate, to be able to pursue a career that you enjoy. And so if it's food, if it's animals and it's drugs, then that's something that you can do. And then I was thinking of food because I was thinking of my next topic. The next one could be something like holistic health. So talking about maybe the best foods and the best herbal supplements, teas, whatnot for a patient, right? That's something that's been so new. I don't want to say so new, but that's something that's been more important in our nation lately, is how can we be healthier? How can we maybe stay away from prescription medicine and maybe try to use what the herbal products, what the earth has produced to help heal us? So that's something where you could get involved in holistic health and be able to provide some of alternatives that would be helpful for your patient population. So that's another career that exists. And last but not least, we're in the tech age, the tech era, with more and more electronics being used. There's gonna have to be more and more pharmacy informatics. So if you love information technology, if you're just a tech guy, but you also like drugs, this could be a great field for you. It's growing and expanding. I've seen more opportunities. I feel like I've seen more job postings too on LinkedIn and Indeed for this position. So that's something that if you're into technology, you're into pharmacy, you're into drugs, that could be a career that you pursue. And so just wanted to share this with y'all. I don't want us to be boxed in or limited to the typical positions we hear about. The schools may not be able to expose you to all this because it's hard to have exposure to every single different field within pharmacy. But I'm here to let y'all know that it exists. And so if you have a passion for it, start Googling, start researching, start reaching out to pharmacists. I'm sure if you call the pharmacy, ask to speak to the pharmacist, just let them know you're a student. Maybe they'll let you come in and shadow, you know, different things like that. So be proactive, get involved, and try to pursue these careers that you're passionate about. So I'm just gonna repeat them again: medical writing, cannabis pharmacist, veterinary pharmacist, holistic health pharmacist, and last but not least, an informatics pharmacist. So those are 5 different career paths that you probably didn't hear about that you can pursue within pharmacy. All right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Enjoy the rest of your day.